So I've been to therapy, and someone's been to therapy. I've learned not all therapists
are created equal. Yeah. Facts.
So for someone who's never been to therapy, right? Like, what should they be looking for in a therapist?
I think it just depends on what you're going through, right? So, and this can go for anything. Like if you have if you got a plumbing issue, you go look for a plumber. They're all specialists, right? And so a lot of therapists have different specialties, and so there are different tools and websites you can go to, and you can kind of look. If you got anger issues, find somebody who specializes in that area. Like, look at reviews. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your due diligence and do your research on a person, and just don't think because I went to therapy that's good. Every doctor doesn't have great bedside. I think we need to do the homework, and we need to ask questions, and we need to interview them about what they bring to the table, and are they best equipped to help you? Sometimes we change some of the stuff that we do in the workplace. Bro, this is what you do in the workplace. You're a problem solver. Bro, you look at a thing that's complicated that needs fixing, and you solve it. Use yourself in the same way. Don't change the rules just because it's mental health stuff. But ask yourself, does this person fit the qualifications? Do they have what I need? Do they address the issues that I'm concerned about? Let me talk to them and see, how will you help me? And those are ways you can do it. And then I always tell brothers all the time, bro, just because one therapist don't work, don't mean all therapy is bad. It's like some people I went to one church, so I don't go to no church no more. Man, that may not be the church for you, but there may be something out there that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You go to one restaurant, you don't like food. No, what you saying? You ain't gonna like food no more? You ain't gonna eat no more because you went to one bad restaurant? You know what I'm saying? People don't be extreme like that. But I found, and I'll be honest, man, I went to multiple therapists, and then I finally found the right one because I started seeing, because it was important to me. Like, it amazes me how people talk about athletes, talk about LeBron, they talk about Steph. And what do they talk about? They talk about, man, dude spent $1 million on his body, and Steph is doing all this, a positive intelligence stuff to keep him focused, man, so that he can hit 105 3-pointers in a row in practice, so that when he gets into the game, you know what I'm saying, hitting 7 is nothing for him. In a quarter, he could drop 21. Like, we love to see guys like really invest in their bodies, invest in their mentals for sports. But then when it comes to us for life and for relationship, which is more important than freaking game, then all of a sudden we get lazy, and then we don't. Bro, treat yourself the way LeBron James treats his body to play basketball. Treat your marriage like that. Treat your mind like that. Improve. It's not a weakness. It's like, I want to operate at the optimum and the highest level, and that includes my body, my mind, my spirit. I'm always trying to improve. And so that needs to be the mindset that brothers embrace when they're looking, you know what I'm saying, for therapy or mental health practice. Can I give them one more? It's not, we sleep on this, but group therapy is also an option. So a lot of, I feel that, and I've said this before, and I almost sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I feel like if a man is only going to therapy and he doesn't get in the community, then what's the purpose of the therapy for? Why do I need to get fixed if I'm just going to be by myself? The reason why we're trying to get fixed is for our relationships. So just as effective as individual counseling, we have found, I think it definitely has value. It's important, especially if you're trying to uncover and deal with past trauma and whatever, trying to understand yourself and deal with self-sabotage and all your issues and addictions, whatever. But I think also in the same way, just like we said, 12-step programs and all the research that's shown, like, community and group coaching is powerful. Let me tell you why it's powerful. Because you're listening to other people. You're being inspired. I'm listening to you. I'm like, oh, it's okay to say, oh, bro, I can relate to this dude. Oh, I'm not the only one. What was the movement that set a lot of women free? Me Too. Man, we need a Me Too movement for brothers. Yeah, I'm struggling in my marriage. Me Too. Bro, I'm struggling with guilt because of past mistakes I made. Me Too. Bro, there's a power when I can look at you and say, I'm not alone. I'm going through the same thing. And that is honestly as powerful, or if not more powerful, than me sitting in a room with just one therapist and getting tools and frameworks to help me personally.